everyone, before I start this video, I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone for the overwhelming amount of love and support that I've gotten throughout the whole Kickstarter pins being stolen thing. I am completely just overwhelmed by how amazing everyone has been. I've gotten so many beautiful messages, and of course my GoFundMe has been funded and I can now buy the pins again to give back to my Kickstarter backers, and it honestly just means the world to me that you guys care so much about what's going on, and I don't think I could ever quite put it into words how much I appreciate that and how much that means to me. But I just wanted to say thank you, and I really, really, really appreciate it. Alright, sappy stuff out of the way. Let's see what we are making today. Today I'm going to be painting this guy. I made her with watercolors, and yeah, I'm going to be just kind of rambling and talking about life. I have a bunch of updates and stuff I want to talk to you guys about, but before I get into that, if you would like to pick up a print or the original painting of this little lady right here, you can do so on my Etsy shop, which I will have linked in the description below. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so let's talk about life. Like I said, this may be a little rambly and it may be a little long, so grab a sketchbook and feel free to sketch with me. But yeah, I kind of just want to sit down and have a conversation with you guys. I've been away from YouTube for a little bit, and a lot of stuff has happened, and I think I'm going to be making some changes in my YouTube sphere, so I would just like to kind of have a conversation about it. So, as you guys might have seen across the interwebs, I went to VidCon this year, and it was a lot of fun. It was so surreal to be in a space with other YouTube people and like seeing their like three-dimensional faces instead of seeing them on a screen, and like it was just weird. It was very weird and very surreal, but such a cool experience. I got to see all of these people that I have talked to and considered friends who I've never actually met in person, and it was just a really amazing experience, and I'm so happy that I got to go. I could make an entire video on VidCon if you guys would want. I could make like another chatty, rambly video just about the adventures and what I think about VidCon as a whole, because I have some opinions. I don't really think that the convention VidCon was that great of an experience. If I'm just talking about the convention alone, like I just don't feel like there's a whole bunch of stuff for creators. Like there's a lot of stuff for people just starting out YouTube, and there's a lot of stuff for like the invited creators. But if you fall in the middle, if you're like mid-sized like I am, there wasn't like a whole lot for me. But anyway, if you guys would like a video about that, I can definitely make one. What was awesome was, like I said, meeting everyone and also picking their brains about YouTube and their channels and what they have done in terms of their own YouTube success. I am going to be totally frank with you guys. For about the past year or so, maybe even more, my channel has kind of just like slowly dwindled in terms of growth, in terms of watch time, in terms of views. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because I know I'm extremely lucky and grateful to have any kind of success that I have. But at the same time, it has been incredibly frustrating to look at my content. I haven't changed anything about my content, but to see that the content that I make is not as wanted as it used to be, or as, I don't know, it just seems like people aren't interested anymore in the content that I create. And it's frustrating, but also I kind of get it, especially after talking with some of these people that I talk to. But just the YouTube sphere is changing, and what people want to watch on YouTube is changing, especially when it comes to, you know, art videos. So I need to change up my channel, like, as it is, and that's okay. And I'm not, I was kind of like really angry and bitter about it for a little while because I was like, no, it's not working, blah. But I think the fact of the matter is just like people aren't as interested in like chatty speed paints anymore, which is, I mean, exactly what this is, but you know, baby steps. But yeah, I don't think, I know some of you are interested in that kind of stuff, and I enjoy making these kind of videos, so I'm not going to stop completely, but I think for the majority of people on YouTube, they want more entertaining videos, if that makes sense. And I definitely feel like my content has gotten very stagnant and kind of boring. Like, I pretty much only do speed paints, and like I said, I enjoy watching these videos. I know a lot of you guys enjoy speed paints as well, but I know a lot of people are bored from them, and I would like to try to mix it up and try some new things. So that being said, you guys will be seeing a bunch of different kind of videos from me. I have a lot of stuff brainstorming like in my brain about what I want to do and how I want to shake things up a little. And kind of just make more entertaining videos. Like, I don't even know. What am I even trying to say? Guys, help me out. Just like videos that people want to watch and not videos that people only watch because they like me, if that makes sense. Like, I know a lot of people watch my content because they feel like attached to me in some way, which is super, super cool, and I really appreciate that. But I want people to be like genuinely entertained by my videos and enjoy them. So, like I said, I'm trying to figure a bunch of stuff out. So if you see like a bunch of strange videos from me over the next few months, I would really appreciate your candid feedback. I would love to know what kind of videos you guys like, what kind of videos maybe don't quite hit the mark. If you guys have any suggestions, like I want to know what kind of stuff you guys like to see on YouTube too. Like, who are your favorite kind of creators? What do they do? What videos do you enjoy the most? Is it speed paints? Is it talking videos? Or is it videos where people do weird stuff? Or maybe try new supplies? Or, I don't know, sketches, skits? I don't know. I would love to hear what you guys think and what you guys get out of YouTube. And then kind of like reach out to you and see what kind of stuff you guys are into in terms of like video content. I think that would be super useful for me to kind of just like, you know, get some opinions from the people who watch YouTube as well, not just people who make YouTube videos. But I am excited about some of the things that I have cooking up. I hope you guys will be excited about them too. Just in terms of, like, I don't know, fun videos. Fun videos that will be fun to film and fun to watch. And one of the biggest things I'm struggling with is I feel like funny people are really successful on YouTube, right? Like people who can make other people laugh. And I totally understand that because that's who I like to watch too. And I struggle with that because I feel like I'm not very funny. And I feel like if I try to be funny, then I'm forcing it and it just comes out cringy and weird and awkward. So instead, I think I want to focus on just making videos that are like fun for me, videos that I have a good time making, because I think if I do that, then other people might find them entertaining as well. And that's kind of like the game plan I've got going for me right now. And I make a good amount of like serious kind of videos where I talk about things that are bothering me or things that I've dealt with, and I like to help people a lot. Like I really like to share my experiences so I can try to help other people. But I think there's a time and a place for that, and I feel like a lot of my videos aren't just kind of fun for the sake of being fun, you know? Like not every video needs to be like have a lesson or a moral behind it. Like sometimes it's fine to just make a video where I do something weird and fun, and I think I would like to start making more of those videos. And that's not to say I will stop making the other kind of videos that are a bit more serious in tone, but yeah, I just kind of want to, I don't know, I want to have more fun with YouTube, and I think that's something that's really lacking on my channel is just like fun, like the fun aspect of it, of just trying something because why the hell not, you know? So yeah, I'm super excited and super pumped to see where this new chapter in my YouTube life takes me. And yeah, I hope you guys are excited too. I will say also, I am going through a bout of sickness right now because I went to VidCon and would you believe it? I overdid it. Amazing, right? Yeah, I can't believe it either. I totally did too much, but I don't regret it because I had a fun time and I kind of knew going into it that I was going to get really sick afterward, just because I know I was on vacation for like 2 weeks total, and I just knew, like, being gone and doing stuff for that long, like, I was going to get sick. It's like inevitable. But that also leads me to the other big thing that I wanted to talk about, which is, well, I'll give you guys some backstory first. So at VidCon, one of the most useful panels I went to wasn't content related at all. It was a panel about creating with disability. And just hearing these other creators talk about how they deal with disability and how it affects them and making jokes about it and connecting with people, it really got me thinking, like, oh my God, I have so much to say about being disabled and being chronically ill. And I really need to tap into that. And I need to expel all of these feelings and opinions that I have into the internet. Because honestly, what else am I going to do with all of this? And it just, I know that for me, like, it felt so good to hear what these guys were saying about how they deal with chronic illness things. And I know I've talked about it on this channel a little bit, but I always kind of tie it back to art. And I think I would like to talk more just about being chronically ill. So I think I am going to make a second channel that focuses solely on videos and talks and chats about being ill and being sick. And maybe it'll also be like a vloggy type channel. I'm not quite sure, like, the logistics. I just know that I have a lot of things to say and I want to say them to somebody. I don't care if anyone listens to me or not, but I just want to say it out loud. And I know that's not going to be like everyone's cup of tea, and that's why I'm making it on a separate channel instead of making it on this one, because I do want this channel to be primarily art. And if I do have something that kind of crosses into both chronic illness and art, I can definitely still upload it to this channel too, because I know a lot of you guys like to keep up on my health and, like, you appreciate that I keep you guys updated. But I definitely want to make a second channel that's more focused on just what it's like to be ill. And hopefully it'll reach more people who are ill. And that's the biggest thing, is, like, I want to help other people who feel the same way I do. And hopefully I can do it in a way that's new and that hasn't been said a million times before, and can put, like, a fresh spin on it. And yeah, I'm really, really excited about that. It's something I feel really, really strongly about. I just love to, I enjoy talking about it, and I love teaching other people, and I love being able to help people in any way I can, even if we don't have the same illness, just we experience a lot of the same things. And it's very important to me to have that kind of community of people who understand what you're going through and who just get it. And it's very validating to hear something like I understand from someone who's just, it feels good to know you're not alone, basically. Wow, could I have said that any more succinct? But yeah, so those are kind of the thoughts going through my head at the moment. So yeah. I'm not sure if there was anything else I wanted to talk about in this video. I will be at Granite State Comic Con in September. That is the next thing coming up for me, so I'm going to be preparing for that. I have a few secret projects going on that I can't talk about that are keeping me kind of busy. But at the same time, I'm very excited for all of the new things that I want to do. Let's just... I need to focus on getting my health to a good point first. So I'm going to focus on getting better and then focus on all the things that I want to do. I will also be uploading twice a week from now on, now that I'm not working a traditional job and all of my vacation stuff is out of the way. I can really dedicate a lot of time to YouTube, and I think 2 videos a week would be good. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me for this kind of rambly stream of consciousness video. Like I mentioned before, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts about anything YouTube related, the YouTube sphere, what you guys like to watch, and if you have any suggestions for me. Again, also, my Etsy will be in the description below if you want to pick up a print. So yeah, I'm gonna head out now. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys!